Lately, we've seen a lot of official brand accounts attack consumers. The most notable situation was with the Saints Row reboot. The community manager went on the official account, attacked critics, and was laughed at after the game was deemed a failure by Embracer's CEO. But of course, companies don't learn from others' mistakes, and now the Need for Speed account has been attacking consumers, thinking they're hilarious in the process. I have a few things to show off, but before we get into the topic at hand, if you enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and to the notification bell. Follow me on social media like Twitter or mine so that you can see when my content is posted. And of course, if you do really enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, please consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon for just $1 a month, or support the channel via YouTube memberships. All of the links are in the description, and of course, I do really appreciate all of the support. So I saw this tweet initially by Yogensha, a member of our community. It says, "This trend of video game companies displaying obvious disdain towards disagreeing customers really needs to stop. It never instills faith in the product and just makes you seem childish. Anyone claiming to buy multiple copies is lying, by the way." Now, I had seen one of the tweets that had blown up, but I didn't know that they made multiple tweets attacking multiple people. So, it started off with a post about "You asked and we listened. Pre-order Need for Speed Unbound Palace Edition today for 3 days early access to Lakeshore." I personally don't like when games do this. I think that anyone that's pre-ordering should get early access, or nobody who's pre-ordering should get early access, not, oh, the more expensive versions get a couple of days earlier, and a lot of people don't like that model, and people were roasting them for it, saying things like, "I don't think that this is okay, this is a really bad idea." And then somebody named Kylo said, "Hold on, what did we ask for, and what did you listen to exactly to pay more to get 3 days early access?" And it had over 1,000 likes, but it's a very true statement. And then the official account decided to try to attack this person. Gameplay videos, 3-day early access was always there. Reading is fundamental. Not everybody reads every detail surrounding a game, so I don't think you should insult someone for not knowing all of the information. But Kylo said, right, charging extra to your loyal fan base to play 3 days early isn't really cool and a bit exploitative. Customer relations are fundamental." Now, unfortunately, a lot of brands don't really know customer relations anymore. They think it's perfectly fine that their social media managers go online, attack some consumers, even if it'll lose them money. But the official account said "milkshake brain." I don't think that this is a milkshake brain take at all. People do feel that this business model is exploitative, and this person running this Need for Speed account clearly doesn't know how to interact with consumers. And Kylo clapped back and said, "Milkshake company." But this wasn't it. These weren't the only tweets that were made. Several were made. Need for Speed said, "Cry about it, bro, or buy regular price. I don't care." And this individual said, "I was going to buy your game on release day, but due to the admin of this account, you've lost a sale." And instead of trying to make the situation better and saying, "You know what, we get it, you don't like this model, it's perfectly fine if you do not purchase it," they decided to say, "I'm not reading all that, sorry that happened to you," or "Congratulations." Now, this is a pretty outdated meme template, and clearly the individual running this account was trying to be funny. They thought they were funny, but nobody else did, because they got roasted for these tweets, like they should. I don't get why these people don't understand the #1 rule of business is to never attack your customers. You need their sales, you need their support, so you shouldn't be going online and attacking someone simply because they disagree with your business model, they disagree with the decisions that you're making, and these are decisions that a lot of people dislike. There were a lot of people who were very upset that they decided to, sell early access at a higher price tag. For some reason, there have been a lot of official social media accounts attacking consumers lately, and the most notable situation was with Volition and the Saints Row reboot. I have talked about this a bunch of times, but it is important to bring up again. Volition stands behind new game, condemns backlash as hate, and they decided to attack anyone who is criticizing this title. Now, of course, this game has released. It was a complete failure. From what we understand, it's not going to make them the money back that they spent on it. And now, of course, funny enough, Volition is getting shifted to another company, but as you can see, people were very upset with the direction of the game. People were criticizing it, and the social media manager, who we now know as the community manager, really disliked this feedback. Somebody had said, I know you won't listen, but if you want fans to stop complaining and giving y'all shit, maybe, just maybe, replace these clowns and give us the real saints. Doesn't even have to be the old crew, just real gangsters. That would honestly clear up a lot of the hate you guys are getting. And instead of saying, hey, we understand that this isn't going to be for everybody, and that's perfectly okay, they decided to share these memes saying, haters gonna hate. They just cannot take criticism. Somebody said, if anything, I'm not a hater. I've just offended you guys since people called you a GTA clone, which isn't true at all. Now I feel like I wasted my time defending you guys. And of course, the official account said, we're not gonna back down. It's new. It's a shock reaction to a reboot like no other. We're not backing down. We didn't get a knee-jerk reaction. No one has rebooted like this before. Basically, shut up and deal with it. And people didn't deal with it. People didn't buy this game. People didn't give it a chance, and they faced massive backlash leading up to the release. I know a lot of people were looking forward to this Need for Speed game because it really looks like they're going back to their roots and they're trying to make something that people are actually going to want to play. The last few Need for Speed games have not done well. They have really taken a lot of heat just because they've gone in these new, flashy, different directions, and this seems like they're trying to at least create something that people are going to enjoy, and I was pretty excited for this title, but honestly at this point I'm just kind of turned off from the game. I'm really disappointed with the social media manager for this account who decided it was okay to call people milkshake brain. I don't think by any means this game is going to fail. I think that it looks good, but this isn't the way you create goodwill with customers, and goodwill is something EA certainly needs to create because of their past with microtransactions. This is something they really need to take a look at, and to be honest, they need better people running their accounts because this is the type of situation that turns people off from your products. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.